It's the day you've all been waiting for. Not really. It's the day that the court has been waiting for. I'm going to finally show up for my court date with the Pulsar, and I'm not stoked. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pay a $360 ticket, but I'm going to try my best to not do that. Usually, I'm just going to stuff that there for a second. Usually, they're pretty lenient if you register the car or if you sell the car. I did both. So the car was registered before, I just cut off a minivan, before I sold it, and I don't know. I'm just gonna be like, hey, it's stupid. Tickets are dumb. Fuck the free world. Fuck the police. I don't really know what my angle is gonna be. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I did it. It was dumb, but the trucker couldn't go up to my house. The end. We'll see how it goes. I'll update you, and if I have to pay a $362 ticket, I guess that's what I have to do. All right, just left the court. They went really well. Would have gone better had I not fucked around, paid it from the beginning, or showed up for my court dates. So I paid $60 to reopen the case. Got the court date today, and they dropped the speeding and charged me $35 for driving an unregistered car. So what would have been $362 ended up being $95, but 60 of it was my fault. So it's a small price to pay. I don't know, I was busy. So now I'm gonna go back to the shop and see what's going on. I've got a lot to do. Tomorrow night I'm going to Florida with Jimmy Oaks, and well, when this video goes up it'll be tonight, but we'll talk about that. You'll see that, I guess, Thursday, what's going on there. And I don't know, I think you guys are gonna be stoked on that. Me and Jimmy doing something cool together. Stay tuned, and let's figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of this video. What's up? I don't know what the last thing I filmed was, but it's Wednesday. I'm going to Florida today, and it's freezing in the shop, and I just paid the propane thing, but they locked us out because we never paid it for the whole summer because we didn't need it in the summer. And they are too busy today to come unlock it, so I'm gonna unlock it myself. So Rudnick and I rigged it up, and I don't want to keep buying these. So they put in this this lock, if you want to get in there, Mike, and so you can't loosen it, but it's kind of like a plug like this that they jammed in there. Let's see. Here we go. I keep thinking it's gonna come out. I wish I didn't break it. My hands hurt. This thing's out now. Oh yeah. So now you just loosen this, thread this back in, you're Gucci. So all that thing did, there's a line around the inside and it held it in so you couldn't get to this. It's easy enough. Actually, I'll hold it. We're good, my guy. You got it?
Yep.
Let's run away from the scene of the crime. Okay, so all this is a plug. You can hear my propane on. This is a plug so that you can't put anything in there. Obviously, this plug is useless if you can get to these. So this covers the... What the fuck's going on? Maybe I bent it or something?
Oh yeah. When you
I crunched it.
You crunched it a little bit.
Okay, so this covers the edge, the hex edge, and then you can't loosen it. And if you do grab this, it just spins. So I won. We got Mike over here refilming the intro. which will obviously be in this video hopefully. And I'm gonna take the FD for a ride in a minute, check it out, and then I'm gonna get the tire mounted on that Rega and see how it looks.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah,
thanks.
it's perfect. Thank you.
Wouldn't be a proper intro without the slick top. How's that look? You found it?
Yeah.
Mike found it.
I found it.
He found it. Where was it, my guy?
I had to rewatch the intro and just see where it dropped down, and right around here is where I was standing.
Okay.
But,
all right, so I'm taking the FD for a little rip. If you remember the intro that you just watched, actually, I guess this is all gonna already happen, but there's a part where I did a pull in the red FD. We're gonna reenact that. Mike's here getting some of those shots. I probably fucked it up. I'm gonna do a pull, but realistically, this is like the first real time I've driven this car. It's not registered. So I'm just gonna do like a little pull in front of the shop here, and then go across the street, do a couple pulls in the parking lot, and then I'm gonna go get that tire mounted. Should have pull. This thing rips pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't be speeding through your lot. Come on. So this thing rips really good. I'm gonna do another little pull on the street for you guys. All right, ready? So that was just 60-ish, maybe a little less. This thing feels good. I mean, it's slower than like the GTR, obviously, but it's not bad for a stock car at all. So now I gotta go pick up Mike, and I'm going to get that tire mounted and try to fit it on this car. This thing's awesome. So this junk tire is mounted on the new Rega. This is the 11. I'm gonna try to put it on the FD and see how it fits. I couldn't even get a valve stem in it because the Regas take a smaller valve stem, so it doesn't even have air in it. But it's gonna give me a good idea, I should say, a close idea of how the fitment's gonna be. And if I'm really just gonna have to stretch the shit out of a 255, or if I'm gonna be able to run the 275. The issue is, I'll explain two reasons why I'm doing this. One, it's an 11, so a 255 is more of a stretch. The reason I went to an 11 is because with the 10, it's pushed out further with a 1020, which isn't a bad thing, but then I'm just like, I feel like wasting space, and they don't look as cool. They don't have as good of a lip. So in this car, with this car, I'm willing to make like a slight sacrifice for looks and go with an 11 just because it's going to look cooler and it's going to functionally push the car out. If I have to go with a 255, I'm going to lose all function because I'm going to have the same size tire on an 11 that I would have on a 10. But the 10 is a 20 offset, the 11 is a 45, so that really puts me in an inch further than the 10 would be, right? Well, an inch. It puts me 25.4 millimeters in further, but then the half an inch wider pushes me out back 12. So I'm 12 millimeters in more than I would have been with the 1020. If you understand offsets, you got that. Somehow I figured it out one day, and now I'm like really good at figuring out offsets and stuff. So anyway, the 1145 is going to fit better than the 1020 because it is 12 millimeters inboard more. So that means less rolling, less outside fender work, which is obviously the goal with the FD. I'll probably have to roll them a bit, but it won't be much. My second issue, not running a square setup. I love square tires. I want to run a 255 square or 275 squared. I'll never be able to run a 275 squared because on the 10, the 275 is going to look too big. On the 11, it's a little bit of a stretch. So I'll have to run a 255, 275 if I go that route. I really don't know yet. I'm going to decide when I put this wheel on and see how it looks, but it's flat. Here's your comparison. This is a 275/40. That's a 225. That's a 16, this is a 17. The biggest issue is the height. These look really close, which makes me feel better. Let's see. That tire's actually worn down pretty badly, so. As far as the height, we're talking maybe a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch, maybe. All depends on the angle I'm at here. Let's throw it on and see. I lower this. This looks like the ultimate FDRX7 fitment. I cannot believe, I mean, I thought it was gonna be good. Like I said, the tire's flat, so I have to go slow, but I cannot believe how good this is. Just barely, slightly poked. Obviously it has no camera because the car's not lowered, but it's making me feel some type of way about the white. I don't know. I think that's my spec. I think the 275s don't look weird at all. I think if I tuck a little tire, I'm good. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Look who's here, Kevin. Let me know what you think in the comments. And that's the end of the video. I'm leaving in a few hours for Florida with Jimmy Oaks. Stay tuned for that video. We're going to announce something cool. See you guys later.